In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and serene rivers, there lived a monk named Zenji. He was known far and wide for his wisdom, tranquility, and the deep sense of inner peace that seemed to radiate from him. People would travel from distant lands to seek his guidance and bask in the aura of his presence. One day, a man from a neighboring town heard of Zenji's reputation and decided to pay him a visit. This man was burdened with worries. His mind was like a turbulent sea, filled with the crashing waves of anxiety and stress. He carried the weight of the past and the uncertainty of the future on his shoulders, never truly experiencing the present moment. With a heavy heart, the man approached Zenji and poured out his woes. "Master," he said, "I am drowning in worries and fears. I cannot find peace within myself." Zenji looked at the man with compassion in his eyes and nodded. "I understand your pain," he said. "But before I can help you, I must ask you to do something." "What is it, Master?" the man inquired. "Please bring me a teacup," Zenji replied. Puzzled by this request, the man did as he was told and brought a teacup to Zenji. The master took the teacup and began to pour tea into it. Even though the cup was already full, Zenji continued pouring until the tea overflowed onto the table. "Master, the cup is already full," the man exclaimed. "Why are you pouring more tea into it?" Zenji smiled gently and said, "Just like this teacup, your mind is overflowing with worries and thoughts. To find peace, you must empty your mind, just as I emptied this cup." The man looked at the teacup, the tea now spilling onto the floor. He realized that his mind was indeed full, just like the cup, and that he needed to let go of the excess thoughts that were causing him distress. "But how can I empty my mind, Master?" the man asked, his voice tinged with hope. Zenji replied, "Emptiness doesn't mean a lack of thoughts. It means being present in the moment without being consumed by them. Let your thoughts flow like water, acknowledging them without judgment. As you practice mindfulness, the worries will lose their power, and you will find a stillness within. Remember, life's struggles will always be there, but your perspective and response to them can change." The man left the monastery with a renewed sense of purpose. He began to practice mindfulness, allowing his thoughts to come and go without clinging to them. Slowly, he found that the worries that once overwhelmed him began to lose their hold. In their place, he discovered a deep inner peace. In the chaos of our modern lives, we often find ourselves drowning in worries, anxieties, and never-ending thoughts. Like the overflowing teacup, our minds become cluttered, preventing us from experiencing true peace. The story of Zenji and the man reminds us that to achieve inner tranquility, we must learn to let go of the unnecessary thoughts that burden us. Mindfulness is the key, the practice of being present in the moment, acknowledging our thoughts without becoming entangled in them. By emptying our minds of excessive worries and embracing the stillness within, we can find the peace we seek. Just as the man discovered, this story reminds us that the path to inner peace starts by acknowledging the fullness of our minds and learning to let go.